thought of myself only as a designer. It was almost like living inside a bubble, safe, defined, functional. I told myself that design was my language, and perhaps I even hid behind the title, because art felt too vast, too exposed. But over time, I realized that this bubble was also a cage. Yeah, design gave me structure, but art offered something I couldn't ignore: freedom. The possibility to step beyond function, to explore meaning, to touch the invisible. When you move between art and craft, you begin to feel that the borders dissolve. Suddenly, there are no limits, only endless possibilities. Since childhood, I've been fascinated by making things with my hands: sewing, weaving, marquetry, embroidery. Every craft carried its own rhythm, its own secret. I never saw them as separate worlds, but as tools that allowed me to experiment and imagine. And little by little, I understood. What I was seeking was not just design, and not just craft, but something larger, something closer to art. At the same time, I work with technology, with machine learning. That world feeds my mind, gives me logic, precision, the weight of problem solving. But without creativity, I can't breathe. For me, art and technology are not opposites. They are a balance. One sharpens my intellect, and the other expands my soul. This work, two people, began as a quiet sketch, a few simple lines in my notebook, then slowly transferred onto canvas. Each stitch, each knot of thread was a way of grounding that idea into something real. The pace is slow, almost meditative, like breathing or listening. Now, when I think about who I am, I no longer choose between designer and artist. I exist in two spaces between them. And for me, that space is freedom. It's where I can give form to what lives inside me. It's where I feel whole. Thank you for spending this day in the studio with me. I hope this slow process, this weaving of thought and thread, brings you the same calm it brings me.